So this all started with a lot of grinding, probably 10 to 15 years ago. That's what led to Dr. Dam identifying the problem that I'm grinding a lot. I'm building multiple mouth guards. She's been my only dentist, I guess, for the last 15 or more than 15 years. You know, when you have the same doctor, they are able to identify the trends. And so that's sort of how this journey started. The grinding progressively became more and more. And then we started to talk about what happens next, what happens in 1 year, what happens in 5 years, what happens in 10 years. And I think that's how the conversation started. And this also brought about my memories of my grandfather. He lost his teeth, my father also. And that was one of those things I started getting worried about. It's like, hey, how will I look when I am 65, 75, right? As the leader of a cybersecurity company, internally I speak on a daily basis. Externally, I meet with clients and I speak on the national stage all over the country. And you know, that also starts to play in your head, right? So as you progress and as you start losing the ability to present yourself properly and competitively, what will happen? So those things start to play with you in your mind. If you meet her, she's one of the kindest person. And I think the staff that she has built in the office is very welcoming and very accommodative. With the schedule I had running around, the country, I had to find a doctor that would accommodate my schedule.
We have reached to a point where, you can see how your teeth are edge to edge.
Yeah.
And it's only gonna continue to get worse. And there will be a point where all these teeth will go down to almost to the gum level, right? And then it's going to be impossible to then restore. This is the part that goes in the bone.
Okay.
So it's the same length approximately of the root portion of it. And then this part is what goes, that's what the lab fabricates after.
You start to see, hey, there is an improvement in the way you look, the way you smile. I've gotten multiple compliments here in the US, and whenever I go back to India, my other aunts and uncles, they are impressed. They notice. The social life also changes. People take notice, people comment on it. And yeah, I guess, I do love the attention that I'm getting, right? And on the golf course, I try to play maybe once, maybe twice a week. I'm now not hesitant or afraid to get very close, right? So in a golf cart, you're literally sitting right next to somebody for 4.5, 5 hours, right? So if you're not confident about you, your smile, your teeth, there's no way you can sit there comfortably, right? If you tell her what you want, she takes the time to research and she takes the time to plan. I think one word is passion, right? They were very passionate about making sure that it is done right.